Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for another getting ready with me video, except we're getting ready to go in the living room still because we're still quarantined. So today I'm gonna do a neutral glam look. I kinda don't really know what it's gonna look like yet, and I literally just picked out like 2 palettes that I'm gonna choose colors from and don't actually know what the look is gonna be. But the palettes we're gonna work with today is this Morphe palette, this Morphe collab with KathleenLights, and I'm gonna be honest, when I bought it, like, I didn't know who she was, and I still kind of don't know really, because like I just don't. But anyways, so we're gonna use this one, and then we're gonna use this BH Cosmetics collab with CarliBybel. Also, don't completely know who it is. I have like a slight idea, but not like I haven't like seen all her videos or anything. But when the palette dropped, I really wanted it, so I got it. Same with this one, I really wanted it, so I got it. But I haven't used it, so we're gonna use it today. So it is Easter Sunday, and it is like 82 degrees outside, you know, in the great state of Texas. So I want to keep it kind of light, but kind of not at the same time, because like I said, it is a glam look, and I'm going to be inside anyway, so it's not like it really matters. But first things first, I've already washed my face and moisturized, but I do need to prime. So I cleaned my vanity off. I didn't clean it. Like, I still need to wash my makeup brushes, and I still need to really like clean it and organize, like wipe stuff down. But I started to organize my vanity and realized that I don't really have any primers. So the primer we're going to use today is the one that I found that I have. So this is very impromptu, obviously, but the one I found I have, which is my ULTA Moisturizing Primer Spray. And that's what we're gonna use for our primer today. So we're gonna take our flat concealer brush and our Dermablend concealer and clean up our eyebrows. As good as they're gonna get, I think. Okay, now that our eyebrows look like possibly distant cousins, like they could be related but very vaguely, like there's not a lot of information there for it, I'm just going to use the concealer, all the concealer I piled up under my eyes, as my primer. Brain farts. As my primer for my eyeshadow instead of using a separate eyeshadow base. So like I said, I used the Dermablend concealer for my eyebrows, and that's gonna serve as my primer for my eyeshadow as well. So today we're gonna do something very neutral, like I said earlier in the video. I'm gonna go ahead and start with, hold on, because I never decided what I was doing. So we're gonna start with a darker, like chocolatier type of brown on the outside, and kind of do the whole ombre thing except more neutral, and there may be glitter involved, I'm not completely sure yet. To start, we're gonna take our fluffy brush. This one is by BH Cosmetics and their little rose gold set, and we're going to take this dark brown that is in our Morphe KathleenLights palette. The dark brown is right here. It looks kind of red in the camera.
Spend a little more time. Showing you instead of telling you and loving you.
So with my eyeshadow, I kind of concentrated at the end and I went over like in my crease of my eyelid because we're gonna cut it with concealer.
So much. Stop being free. I can only stop if you times a week.
So like I said, we're gonna go back in and cut our eyeshadow base, really our eyeshadow base color, with the same concealer I used on my eyebrows because, you know, it's just way easier. So I'm gonna take this, technically it's an eyeliner brush, but I'm gonna use it because it has an angle to cut my eyeshadow.
All the way down if it's yours, trying to be down for yours. Baby is everything to me. You're still here for me, even though I broke your heart a million times.
So for our eyeshadow, I'm going to be using, I said this palette, BH Cosmetics, collab with Carly, last name pending pronunciation. We're going to be using 3 colors out of this palette. It'll be 1, 2, and 3. So these 3 here. So I'm going to go in with 2 different brushes, one of which is my angled brush, my angled eyeshadow brush, and then a flat eyeshadow brush, a flat top. So I'm going to start with the darkest color I showed y'all, which if you forgot is this one. And that's going to be our farthest out. Next, we're gonna go in with the middle shade that I chose, which was this color here. And finally, with a completely identical flat brush that is essentially the same. Oh well, I guess it's kind of different. Actually, we'll use this one, which is exactly the same. We'll go in with our lightest color. You can even mix these 2 together and they don't look that bad.
Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it.
Okay, so we have our eyeshadow done. If you need to, like if I ever had to go back and clean it up, I would just go back in with my same fluffy brush and the dark brown and clean that up first before I went in and cleaned up like the smaller ombre scale that we did on our lid. I'm gonna be honest, I don't love it, but I just don't love the palette. Like I don't love the consistency of the shadow, and it's like these are palettes that I don't use that often, that I don't use very often. I like the texture and the consistency and the color payoff of the Morphe one. It's just the BH Cosmetics one. The shadows are a little crumbly and like they're smooth, but they're like they crumble really easily and they kind of go on like foil type of eyeshadow, which I don't love. Like if I could possibly show you, like it comes off really crummy and kind of in clumps, which once you put it on your eyes, like it kind of comes off the same way, so it makes it kind of hard. But anyways, so we've done our shadow, and you know I kind of clean up my shadow when I'm doing my foundation. So for today's foundation, we're gonna use my Flesh foundation. It is in the color Praline. Unfortunately, when I bought it, this container was broken and I didn't know it until after I had already thrown away my receipt, so I couldn't return it to ULTA. And you know, now we're quarantined, so ULTA's not even open, and I got it on sale, so I'm like, I'll get over it. At some point I'll have a different bottle to put it in, even though their bottle is really cute. Like, this is adorbs. But since I don't have it, I just, you know, spray this off with alcohol after I put it on my face so that I don't transfer any germs, but I'm just gonna run it down my face, you know. So sad that it was broken when I bought it. So sad that I found out so late in the game I had already opened it. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna throw a little here, open it, real my eyebrows, and then throw a little here. Half of it comes off on the sponge anyways, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take our beauty blender, which I sprayed with alcohol before I started, but I'm also gonna spray it with the primer that we used earlier on to blend our foundation.
Basically, I'm saying either way we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson.
Next, I'm going to go in with my concealer, which is my LA Girl Pro concealer in just yellow correction. And usually I use yellow corrective and mix it with fawn, but I am out of fawn, so we're just gonna use yellow.
Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way we about to slide.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So now that our yellow is blended in, we're gonna go ahead and set our yellow with our Ulta banana powder. Just take the back end of the beauty blender. And while we're waiting for, or while we're letting that set, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some lashes. So for our lashes, we're going to use these lashes that I bought at the hair store, and they were only like $3, $2. Don't remember who they're by because I guess I took the paper off already, but yeah, so we're gonna use these lashes and our, I think it's Kiss. Can't remember. Yes, it is Kiss. Kiss Eye Glue Lash Adhesive. So we're gonna put our lashes on now.
Because true, you're my best friend. All the way around, I'm loyal. I got money on me, and I'm loyal. I got money in my pocket. I'm loyal.
Alright, so now that our lashes are done, we're gonna go ahead and clean up our baking powder and do a light contour on our face because, you know, I don't not contour. So with our usual BH Cosmetics contour palette, I use only these two to contour. And so I'm gonna do that first using my flat contour brush as well as my fluffy contour brush.
You're my best friend. You're my best friend. Because true, when we can party again.
And now that we've contoured, we're gonna go and when we swipe off our baking powder, we're going to also use our MAC Dark Tan Mineralizing Powder. So just using one of my fluffy brushes that I probably also use on my blush, we're gonna use to remove our powder. Okay, so I was thinking about how I was gonna turn this look into like a glam look, because you know I said I wanted to use glitter and I didn't know how I was gonna do it yet. So since we've already cleaned up our baking powder, I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter primer and my NYX glitter, brilliance, and bronze, and that's going to be our under eye. Be very careful because I use glitter in the corner and under my eye kind of a lot because I do a lot of like looks that you would probably wear to like a music festival, Coachella, Jambalaya. Even though Jambalaya, I didn't really wear a lot of makeup because it was so hot outside. But I use glitter a lot in the corner and under my eye, and you always have to be super, super careful, especially since I wear contacts, not to get glitter in your eye because it's very painful. So I'm going to go in with this, and then I have this very small brush that I don't know what it would regularly be used for, but it's by BH Cosmetics. So I'm going to do our glitter. To place our glitter, I'm going to use just this very small brush.
Everybody talking about R&B shit. I'm just talking me shit. You know what I mean? Give me that. I gave it all for fantasy.
Alright, now that we have glitter under our under eye and my eye burns anyways, even though I swear I didn't get any in my eye, all I'm going to do now is use a little bit of blush, just add a little bit of color but not much, because I like the calm glam look we got going on. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Nars Orgasm blush. I'm sorry if you can hear it popping in the background. I just realized like I'm sitting here playing with the top and like you can't hear it. Oh, my eye with the dang glitter. Be careful, folks. Be careful. Cause my eye. Alright. We're not going to use much because I don't really feel like I need too much additional color today. So we just used a little bit. And I still have that brown on my brush from cleaning up my baking, so it also helps to my eye burns. I'm just dying right now. But it helps to keep the color neutral. So other than that, I'm just going to put on lip gloss, because I used to be a not lip gloss person at all, like zero lip gloss, absolutely not, and only use lipstick, and now I'm the opposite. Now I'd be like, no lipstick, and now I use lip gloss. So we're going to line our lips in brown, which I saw someone line their lips using concealer, so we're going to try that today. So I'm doing a neutral lip too, so brown liner, and we're using the LA Girl Pro Dark Cocoa, and then I will show you my gloss when we get to it. So let's get into this. I have never tried this before, so we'll see how it holds up.
Wow, fucking out, wow, running my mouth like I'm throwing it back, giving it up when I'm in town.
Alright, and now we've lined our lips with the dark cocoa, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this Marvelous Moxie Bare Minerals lip gloss that I've used before in another video. The color of it is just rule breaker.
I beg you, don't listen. I beg you, just hear me, believe me. Trust you can see through it all.
Okay, so when I come back, I'm going to spray my face with Morphe spray to set everything. But before I do that, I'm gonna go fix my hair really quick so we can get into this final look.
At my big old age, I can't be phased, but what you mistake is going insane. Like I'm just moving on while fucking on while running my mouth. Like I'm throwing it back, giving it up when I'm in town.
So I'm having a bad hair day, but this is our final look. Part of my hair is wet and the other part is dry, and it's just really annoying. And then I had to like put these clips in it because the curls aren't looking right, and it was just, this side's wet, this side's dry-ish, wet-ish. Thank goodness my backdrop is black, so honestly you can't even see my hair like that. So we're gonna just spray our face. So this is our final look. I feel like, I mean, I like it. It's just, you know, it's not that exciting. It's exciting, but not that exciting. Anyways, for a close-up of my look, because I know on camera I'm like, I keep looking over and you can't completely see my, the glitter on my under eye, but you can see a way better picture of it on my Instagram at PraiseQueenV. This is our final look. So thank you guys for sitting through and watching me do this look. You see, you hear my son in the background making a whole bunch of noise, so I'm trying to hurry up and wrap it up because he's making so much noise. Sebastian. So thank you guys for watching this Get Ready With Me video. Like I said, we have a lot of things that I'm trying to work on that I'm waiting until.
Come out of here. Come here. Get out.
Anyways, so now I just gotta start over because I don't even know now. This is the final look. I'm having a bad hair day. It's all good. This is our neutral glam. Thank you guys for sitting through this video and watching this tutorial getting ready with me video. There's a lot of projects that I'm still working on that I'm trying to bring to y'all after, you know, the quarantine clears up. So just stay tuned for that. Follow me on everything social at PraiseQueenV, and I'll catch y'all next time.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Bands too long for a nigga so cheap, and your flex OD, your sex OD. You got it, girl, you got it.